Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing a new game. It is Warfront.io. So Warfront is a game a lot like Territorial. I know some of you have seen my other video on the game, and today we're going to be doing a walkthrough of how you win a game. So Warfront, just like Territorial, you're going to want to look for one of the best spawns on the map. I like spawning up here in Russia, so we're going to go right here, and as soon as you click, you're going to see the timer start, and we're going to be going to game on. So Warfront, different from Territorial, it doesn't have as much guidance in terms of like what you're doing here. I mean, we can all see there's bots, they're expanding, they expanded faster than me. Some bots have more troops and stuff like that. And the kind of key with Warfront that I don't think a lot of people get, even though I don't know how many people are really interested in single player, is you just gotta be patient. It may be so dumb, it's just like you're sitting here getting more troops, but that is effectively how it works. Warfront's gone through a bunch of updates. When I initially played it, I think like a month ago, it was a lot more buggy, and you can see it's actually like pretty cool. Like if any of you, I mean, I don't think there are many people who are actually making videos in Territorial, but I actually think for time lapses this would be really cool. Like look at this. This is actually like very visually engaging. So as you can see just from sitting here, like it's actually kind of like the white arena strategy, even though that's probably not the most ideal strategy. Like for those that don't know, it's taken people so long for white arena on Territorial.io. If you just sit at the start, like if you're playing in off hours, you'll pretty much just get more troops than anyone and you could win. Like when I was playing Territorial like a year ago, people actually thought I was cheating. There's actually a funny screenshot in the Territorial.io Discord about it. So effectively, how you get ahead in Warfront is essentially you just sit for a bit, you get up to this higher troop count. They got a problem with this, is it's really like, this game, is it's really tempting to be just like, I'm gonna attack. I actually played a game last night, it's like, what the fuck is this? Because it's all been updated. And you can see just by sitting, like I'm ahead of this bot over here in Finland. We can look around the map and see if there's anything else. I actually think I could be close to cap, because Warfront, like Territorial, you got a cap on how many troops you can get, is what I assume, just from seeing stuff. And effectively, how you're going to want to play this is you're just going to want to look around and see like what bots are the lowest density. So you can do this bot, you can do this bot right here. You're going to want to be conscious of not sending out too many troops at once. That's a thing that I've seen happen. And you see this, I feel like my name's a little bit off to the right. So we're gonna go for this bot here in Russia. I don't know if they're the lowest density. They might be. They might be. So the kind of secret is you're gonna sit for a bit. You're gonna wanna make sure you're ahead of some of these bigger bots around you. And then it's effectively just kind of a cleanup crew. But the challenge, not the challenge. I'm so sorry if y'all hate single player. I know, like, I don't know. Like, let me know in the comments how many of you actually play single player. Just out of curiosity. Because I do not. Like, I used to play zombies. And I don't think this is really zombies, because zombies in Territorial actually used to be a challenge. I should probably try to go back and see if I can get some help from people and see if I can play the old zombies. Like, does anyone remember like the zombies from like 2023? So I'm being attacked here, just to focus back on the game. And really all you need to do is just chill out. The attacks aren't really going to do that much because you're at higher density, and you just kind of slowly win the game. Like I know there's some people who do speed runs at this. I don't know. Like it's kind of, this is a different game. Maybe you can use it as like a simulator or something. If you're already watching this and you already know the strategy, it's probably kind of pointless because it's like, oh, I just sit there, I get higher density, don't click too much. But you see, like, some of the bots are doing better. Effectively, Warfront, if you're kind of interested in its background, it is made by someone in Platts who essentially, he created Better Territorial, which had things for custom maps. There were some different types of customization elements that improved, like, I don't know if I say gameplay, but like it wasn't even user interface. It was just like kind of functionalities of the game. Even with Warfront, like I'm not too worried. Like the things you just got to be conscious of is generally you don't want to corner people. And you also got to think like how the bots work is they're just kind of randomly choosing people. Even looking at the map, it's kind of interesting. So we have a bot that looks like France a lot. Portugal is taking over more stuff. We got the Maghreb bot, Turkey bot. If you've seen some of the bullshit time lapses I've done, there's a lot of comebacks in Warfront, essentially just because the bots, from my understanding, they have a lot of issues with targeting. Like on some of the prior versions, it seems like they can only target like 2 people. And I mean, if you are having trouble, like I could start from somewhere else. Scandinavia is kind of like fucked because what happens is you'll see this eventually. Like Sweden and Norway, you just get kind of like swarmed by tons of people. Like you just get bot creep is effectively what it is with the new dynamic in Territorial. But even then, bot creep's kind of changing in Territorial just because of the whole pop dynamic, as I call it, though we haven't talked about it. If you don't know, on like the new update, there's this whole thing that happens. Like, I mean, I think everyone who watches this video probably knows when you attack someone with a bunch of troops, they just kind of disappear. It's actually so weird if you think about it in relation to to just the whole what is it the one row thing. I don't even know. So as you can see, we're kind of slowly pushing down here. We're taking out, I don't know, like these are Baltic states, right? We're going into this Ukraine bot, and just because we've sat and chilled, we're effectively ahead. So that's essentially it. To summarize, you're going to be patient. Probably avoid Scandinavia. That's just my thing, because you'll just get bot creep. Slowly attack, use other players as kind of a measure in terms of how many troops you have, and try to just be a little bit ahead and slowly push it down. So I'm just going to slowly go through this, and I'll see you at the end just to give you some final thoughts. Alright everyone, so we're wrapping up here. You can see what I mean by the bot creep. So effectively, I think Warfront is a kind of a visually engaging game. You know, it's pretty straightforward. There's being some updates, and we'll see what's in store, but that's generally it. That's generally how you win. So thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.